Classroom Compact. Our purpose for starting this school is to create a safe place for kids to learn, socialize, and to develop skills that will be useful in their future. Although we may run our school strictly, we will make accommodations from time to time for students to go outside. They'll go outside once a week for at least 1 hour towards the end of the day to relax their mind from an intense day and exercise after sitting down all day. The students will have recess for a half an hour each day. Our school will take place in Tampa, Florida, so we will not have to worry about the weather.
The rules. Phones are only allowed after school hours unless there are exceptions. No use of inappropriate language. Students and teachers must be appropriately dressed, and there is no tolerance for inappropriate behavior or disrespect towards teachers.
The principal will have the authority over the school, but the teachers will have the authority over the individual classes. The principal will check on the teachers' classrooms about once a month and help he or she that they will confirm that the students and teachers are following all the rules and doing their job. Teachers will be in charge of their individual classes, and they will affirm from their students are following the rules and that each student to be observant of the lesson during the class. The schools will have freshman, junior varsity, and varsity teams for every sport. There will be about 30 sports to choose from, 15 for girls and 15 for boys. Our school will include all major sports such as football, baseball, softball, basketball, soccer, and many other sports.
We have a classroom compact to ensure that the staff and the students are mindful of the rules, and so the school is run properly. Yeah.
You started our own school to help those without access to financial resources so we can get children a better education and to develop life skills and social skills in life. The three creators are John Jablonski, Thomas John, and Vanessa Doro. Vanessa would be expected to be the principal. She has to run the school in a good way. Thomas would be expected to teach. Thomas should be expected to teach in a good, slow manner with no homework.
John is going to be the superintendent. Vanessa is going to be the principal. Thomas is going to be the teacher. A teacher's role is to make informed and intelligent decisions about practice and activity, various outcomes with and for students in their class. Teachers seek to inspire students in all aspects of their lives, and for many teachers, their greatest goal is to be a role model.
Superintendents identify needs and policies, provide leadership, and manage the day-to-day operation of the district. In addition to overseeing the district's efficient operations, they are in charge of providing the Board of Education with advice and suggestions for all the district's business, educational, and other operations. The principal is expected to run the school in an under-controlled manner. The principal is responsible for all the kids and teachers. The principal should be reasonable and nice. Principals manage the administration of all work related to students, teachers, and staff.
The rules. Be on time at the beginning of the day and after lunch or recess breaks. Come prepared with supplies and completed homework. Be kind, polite, and courageous to others. Be respectful of classmates, teachers, and property. Always try your best. Make others happy. Thomas is going to read the last two because he wrote it down.
You can talk back to teachers, and you can use their phone. Your phone.
Classroom Compact. We're going to create a brand new private boarding school called Tesla Academy. This school will be for those who would like to be fantastic entrepreneurs when they grow up. We are going to create a spacious campus for our students where there will be a high school and college building set apart. The reason we are going to have a classroom is so our students can have a socialized learning experience. Our classroom will be very spacious so that there are no distractions from the outside environment. The authority will be given to the following people: Dr. Digge, Professor Vecchione, Sir Matta, and Elon Musk. Dr. Digge is the principal even though there is shared responsibility. He is the basketball coach and main leader of the school who will keep the school in order and be an inspiration to the students of Tesla Academy. Professor Vecchione is the head teacher of the school. Don't worry, because she was taught and trained by some of the most prestigious teachers, including Miss Narwin, Albert Einstein, don't ask how he brought it back, Mrs. Romano, and of course Mr. Delaney. Sir Matta is the assistant principal who will always be there to help Dr. Digge to make the best decisions for our school. Sir Matta is actually going to be a secondary teacher who is always available for students who need help. There will be certain expectations from the students. The first expectation is that they are prepared with electronic devices. That will include laptops, Macs preferred instead of pesky Chromebooks. Phones, better not bring the Android, Samsung, Nokia, BlackBerry, or flip phone, and a TV for their dorms. You're only allowed to bring one console. The second expectation is teachers should pronounce the names correctly, or they will be penalized if they do it many times. The third expectation is respect.
The third expectation is respect. Peers should not disrespect their teachers among peers. If this happens, they will be penalized. The fourth expectation is always to be in dress code, unless there are dress down days, which are every Friday. The last expectation is that every student should have a B+ or more in every subject. There will also be extra help for those who need it, but you should always try your best and get good grades. And if there are any teachers you have problems with, please tell us right away. We do not want any trouble.
The reason for our classroom compact is so that we have no students who are confused with our curriculum or system of arrangement. The reason our school is the best in the nation is because we give our students freedom and room they need to help their developing minds grow. We also have the maximum we also have the best grades in the nation. Another reason we will have this compact is so that we can maximize our students' learning opportunities. Important rules. Number 1, no eating or drinking in classes. Number 2, no disrespectful manners in class. Number 3, always greet the teachers.
This compact is about the rules of our new school, Oak Tree University. The purpose of this is to teach children in a fun, educational way. This will help children to not only get bored and be forced to do this, but they will also learn to appreciate learning. Some of the rules we will have in this classroom is, on Fridays, children will get out of school at 12. Newer foods such as chicken and rice and chicken noodle soup. Every child will learn in a fun and educational way.
Our expectations for the teachers will be meetings every so often to keep up to date of what we do. This way we can discuss things happening in the future for our school. Another expectation is that teachers will be paid a good amount of money to be able to afford to take care of themselves. Some expectations for our students should be encouraging to their other classmates and pay attention to the teachers when teaching. Most students should follow classroom rules and they should be prepared for class at all times. All students should show respect to school property and the teachers.
Who has authority? The person who have the authority to make the rules, direct people, and be in charge of important events. Who is the principal, Mr. Chuck. We choose him because he is very responsible and we know that he can trust him. We can trust him with leading our school. He will be a great role model for the students and everyone will look up to him.
What each person in the classroom is expected to do. Students should be sitting quietly while the teacher is talking. They should be giving them their undivided attention. Teachers should teach the students and give them the best education possible. The principal should lead the school and come up with good ideas to help. The janitors should clean the school and keep the school in a good condition and keep it maintained.
The reason for having a classroom compact. The reason we have this classroom compact is so the school can maintain order and be together in a civilized environment. The students and the teachers will respect each other anywhere in Oak Tree University.
Hi, I'm James.
And I'm Leanna.
And this is our classroom compact. We are going to have 22 classrooms. Pre-K 3, Pre-K 4, kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. There are going to be 2 of each class. The reason is because people have to learn only things that are needed.
The principals will be James and Leanna. We will be hiring teachers to do the work. We will be in charge of many things like drama, fights, teachers, students, and more stuff.
You are expected to be listening and doing good work. If you disobey your teacher more than 3 times, you will immediately be sent to the office. If you are sent to the office 10 times, you will get in-school suspension.
The subjects you will be learning are math, science, English, and history. The specials will be gym, tech, and art. We don't need music or Spanish because it won't help us in class.
The reason for having a classroom compact is to have the students interact with the teacher more. Also, we can see what it feels like to be a teacher.
The rules we will have are be kind to other students and teachers.
Do not disobey your teachers.
Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Raise your hand to speak.
Always be prepared for class.
Be quiet when your teacher is talking.
Our mission is to make a safe and great learning environment for students. We will be explaining our rules, ideas, and authorities. In other words, what we will be having for the students and staff. The purpose of our high school students is to be able to learn and build character. We want our students to grow up to be strong, successful, and independent people. Our school wants our students to learn not just algebra or the periodic table, but how to socialize, be responsible, and respectful towards others and themselves. Like other ordinary schools, all of them have rules, and of course ours will too. These rules will be used for our students to stay organized and still.
Our first rule we will have is teachers are not permitted to give any homework on the weekends. Weekends are meant to be spent with family and friends. The weekdays are for education. Our second rule we have is you have to take either a business, health, or language class. This is because these classes will set up our students for their future career. Our third rule we have is you have to participate in after-school activities. For example, sports we offer football, soccer, basketball, baseball, track and cross country, volleyball, cheerleading, and many more. Our fourth rule we have is you have to shower every day and wear deodorant and clean clothes. This is because we want a clean smelling school. We don't want anyone to be musty. Our fifth and final rule is you have to love your neighbor like yourself. This one is pretty self-explanatory as it said in the Bible. The reason for having this classroom compact is to maintain our staff and students in control. This compact will keep our students great for learning.
The responsibilities of Principal Machona is to keep the school in order, to stay on top of students' curriculums, and to provide leadership and inspiration. The responsibilities of football coach and gym teacher, Mr. Castagliola, is to keep the students not only good players, but to have good character and to learn to be a leading man or woman. The responsibilities of custodian Charlie is to keep the school clean, hygienic, and spotless. We expect our students in class to behave politely and positively. We expect our teachers to maintain a calm behavior, good manners, and environment, and to respect students because they should always be trying their best.
We think this compact helped our school succeed, and we hope you do too. Written by Principal Carolina Melchiona, football coach and PE teacher Angelo Castagliola, and janitor Charlie
Caminera.